So the first thing I would say is that if you ever want to reduce sleeping pills or come off them altogether, you must do it with the prescriber understanding what you're doing. So you need to speak to your doctor about it and get them to get you on a gradual coming off type of dose. The other thing to understand is that when you come off sleeping pills, you do get a bit of insomnia rebound, which is where you get a bit of insomnia because of the side effects of coming off the pills. That does not last. Nothing lasts forever. So do not worry. That's not something that is showing you that you've got really bad insomnia. That just is a short-term thing. And then the last thing I would say is you don't need to do that. So I would rather you trust in the process of CBT-i and you start doing it with the medication. And then when you're starting to feel more confident that you have more control over your sleep, then you can start reducing it down and potentially coming it off it. I would never say to someone that you've just got to come cold turkey or just come off of it and then go and do all this really hard stuff to try and, you know, have a lifestyle change. I would rather you do it all gradually, because actually it's going to be really scary taking away your sleeping pills. That's effectively your crutch at the end of the day. And you know, the reason you're considering CBT-i is because the sleeping pills aren't working. So what's the difference with you continuing to take them whilst you're trying to get used to a new process? I do that with my patients, and sometimes we work together with the sleeping pill and the CBT-i, and we don't come off either, and we just do it together for, you know, an even stronger reaction. That's absolutely fine too. So absolutely, you don't have to come off of it. Trust in the process first. Do as much as you can whilst you're still on the medication, because that's absolutely fine. You can still do that. CBT-i can be done on medication or off medication, and then just slowly reducing it down when you're feeling confident to do so, knowing that even if you're going through CBT-i, if you come off them, one of the side effects will be that your insomnia will spike a little bit, but it will go back down, and not to panic about that. So yeah, I would definitely not take them away, because taking them away is just as bad as getting addicted to them in the first place. If you need them in your bedside drawer as like a little, I know that they're there, and I can take them if I really need to, then I would prefer that, because it would make you feel a little bit better about doing the course, and then you get more confident and you won't need them. But I'd rather you come to that conclusion yourself rather than being forced to do that and then potentially increasing your anxiety, which is only going to make it harder to get on with everything and to be consistent with the behaviors that I'll ask you to do.